This is Pineleaf Needles, and welcome to episode 10 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master. Now let's see what all these alerts I got when I hit level 10. The first is that it says a new skirmish is available. That's not quite true. It's not a skirmish that's available. It's the Helmstike encounter. Now while I could in theory run this right away, I'm not going to do that at level 10 because there's going to be the risk that I'm going to get over my head and get killed, and I'd like to at least try to get that Undying title, as I told you when that person offered to ask me to die for him when I was level 1. So since I'm trying for that, going into something as dodgy as a big battle is probably not a good idea. I did get another step, the Undefeated. I completed Epic Battles Await, which I presume is what unlocked that. I got some turbine points for finishing that, and a letter that says, Epic Battles Await, please come to Bree in order to train. Go by the Boar Fountain, and that's an invitation to go to the Boar Fountain in order to train up. Now I've already done a video for the training session on there, and I don't think that in any way changes from character to character, so there's no need to bore you with another rendition of it. Therefore we'll head out to the lumber camp. Oh, but I am level 10, so we can at least check for a Hobbit present. Let's see, we've got a silver present, a rejuve potion, whoop-de-whoop-de-dee, and the gold is Madam Hunter's hat. Right, so this is a level 10 hat, and that's the reason why I decided to do it at level 10, since a new level of a piece of equipment starts at each of the 10 levels. So it adds plus 3 to vitality with 19... Oh no, that's what I currently have, but the new one will add 4 to vitality, which is more vitality, plus 4 will, and has more armor. Which one should I use? You guess. Therefore, let's, with that out of the way, we can finally come to the lumber camp.
What do you need?
The hanging tree? Oh, I remember seeing a few hangings in my day. I do believe I wrote the site of the hanging tree down in my ledger. I write down all the things I want to remember so I can look it up, and, well, bless me, I think I dropped my ledger in the woods not far from here. Yes, I remember. We were surprised by some of those Blackwolds, and I dropped my ledger in the road. I'll wager the captain of the brigands has picked it up. There are quite a few campfires north of here. Let's find my ledger. Yeah, right. So, I need to go and get the ledger from a Blackwold, who apparently is decided that he wants to look up the lumber business. This is for that message from Taylor Green quest, which I got way earlier, probably from Kyle Springley or someone like that.
What can I do for you?
Archer's woes did not escape us here in Combe, and it's good that Error is doing, no doubt in that. Oh, okay, Error was the one who sent me here. But the evil of the Blackwold has spread and now rests in the same woods where we need to collect the wood for Archet. I will see that we do what we can, but as you can see, we have troubles of our own. Right.
Would you do something for me?
So he was complaining about black wolves, but now he wants to go to the wolf den and kill wolves. Alrighty. Kill some of my namesakes. Hello.
Stay and have some tea.
My Uncle Filbert and I were having tea and discussing the state of things in Breeland, about how the folk in Archet showed the Blackwolds brigands a thing or two, when Uncle Filbert stood and said, "Someone ought to do something about these villains. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. And then he left without even finishing his tea. Up the road in the woods east of this camp, past the brigands' watchfires, there's some ruins there. Let me find his uncle. Right. So he wanted to give them what for? Alright, hello there.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Have you heard that Archit gave them Blackwolds villains a what for? Kicked them right out! They did, and good of them. If little Archit can manage it, I'll say Combe can do better, and sweep the Blackwolds out of the Chetwood for good. Alright. Now I lost my Sally's chain when the brigands took over my farm. She's been gone for many a year, but that chain always did bring me comfort. One of them Blackwolds probably picked it up, and I want it back. Farm's too far to the east. Just follow the road to the brigands' campfire. Eh? What is that? No, it's a chain, not a necklace. What a queer question. Alright. Ooh. My bear? Oh yes, I do want to get Blinding Flash, which I got when I leveled up to 10, up to here. So it stands out in a good position, though against the single wolf, I'm not going to need Blinding Flash. He died before I could get that off. A shocking strike. Alright, at this point when you hit level 10 you start to uncover various deeds. And these deeds are your class deeds, and of course completing these deeds is important because they're done by tiers, and when you complete 3 tiers, 3 deeds related to a tier, then you pick up a master one that gives you a trait point. So now we got Master of Beasts, Staff Strike, Learn. So I got 4 of them here, so they're probably related to the first 4 deeds. Now Master of Beasts I got before I reached level 10, so that's probably a different one. So there are probably, it looks like there are a few that I still haven't uncovered. And I'm going to have to uncover them by using as many skills as possible. So even though I'm not used to using Gust of Wind, no, that did not bring up a deed. I guess I should learn which one is which. Alright, now I need to kill 8 wolves around here. I got his attention. But you can be sure that I would find a way. Actually, of course, one of them is going to be Blinding Flash. Just, oh, I had thought that was going to unlock a deed. Did I try Beacon of Hope yet? Yeah. Alright, Light of Hope. That's one I needed. So I need to use Beacon of Hope. I need to use all... That's 5 of them, so there's still some I haven't uncovered. The idea is you use the skills a certain number of times, and eventually you complete a deed, complete 3 related deeds, and you get a trait point, and I currently have only 2 trait points, one at 7 and one at 9. Alright. I could take that off my quest log since I'm not going to turn that in until I get back from my little journey here.
Is there something I can do for you?
Finally, someone respectable! I was beginning to think no one out here in these woods had any manners. I simply couldn't stand it by any longer while those Blackwolds have their way in the Chetwood. I marched right in and told them just what I think of their sort. They laughed at me right out of their camp. "Go back to Hobbiton, little boy," they said to me. I'd never been spoken that this way, never! I wanted to leave something in the big ruin is just a bit off, I say. One of them, he used to be a nice boy, took my handkerchief. I want it back, yes. What else is new? Well, never hurts to kill a few extra in here for Slayer deeds. Not that I could remember which Slayer... Well, I'm sure there's a Slayer deed in there somewhere. Now, I know there's a spider one since I completed the first half of that one. Now, we need to find some Blackwolds, which, based on what everyone says, shouldn't be too much of a problem. But the last thing I want is to run into some wolves that attack me while I'm in the middle of a battle. Alright, Brigand Slayer. Well, I guess we should have expected that. Alright, now here's a place where we could... Oh, she had the fishing pole. Alright, that takes care of the fishing pole. Very well, what I want to do is I'm going to... Blinding Flash on them. He had the ledger. Now let's get ready for him. Helsing, you're 2 levels above him. And I discovered a letter. Therefore, that takes care of that. That takes care of that. Still have a few more people to see. Now, one of the main things I want is to talk to Mr. Woodwright. Now, let's get Mr. Dogwood out of the way. Right. Last thing you want is a signature popping up on you while you're in the middle of a fight. Okay, it's not the last thing you want to see. The last thing you want to see is for an elite to do so. All this time, and I finally got my first heirloom. Those heirlooms aren't going to come easily around, it looks like. And I'll need 5 of those. But it looks like they're starting to drop. Probably just some bad luck for the first time. Now this is the guy we need to talk to. Right. That's the time when it's useful for Blinding Flash is to make sure that the person you're attacking right there. I'm there to make sure that the person that you are attacking is not going to grab somebody else's attention, so therefore I just mez him and that'll be done. Alright, there must have been some copper. Yeah, alright, there's the copper. And oh yeah, I never opened up my present here. Enhanced XP supply. Yeah, like I am going to use that now. That's something that I will probably use later on, but you can be sure at some point I am going to use that. The other stuff looks like a new tier of morale potions. I'll probably dump these. I really don't need these anymore then. I don't use them at a rate where keeping the old ones and using the inventory space for that is worth it. And you really don't need a Slayer Deed booster in Breland. It's when you get to the later places where it becomes important. Now, hello there. Your mother sent me. How'd you like a chat?
What is this world coming to?
What's that? Me mother sent you to find me? I don't care. I never been good at anything in my life, but now I've found something I can do, and do right good. Good is not the word to describe what the Blackwolds do. You're going to regret coming into Blackwold territory. Yes, sirree. Alright, you win. I'm going away, but I'm not quitting the Blackwolds. Yeah. Alright, well. One less creature to badger us. But of course, we need to collect all the copper we can find. I did make quite a bit of jewelry, and I'm wearing that now, but I still have one or two more pieces that I can make before I have everything I want. And of course, I need to level up my crafting, though. There are ways to do that that don't require making jewelry. With Helm's Deep, they added some skills, even at the lower levels, where you could just... Essentially, they're practice pieces where you grind up the copper, put it back together, grind it up, put it back together. And that's what I do after I have all the jewelry I want. Now here, I mainly want, of course the guy is, no, yes. I guess that's one reason why some people use mounts when going around. They just get there faster to get to the node first. This is the guy who has the handkerchief. Very well, so we've got that. Now we still need to talk to Ren about that. So I'm done in this area. I still need to get the handkerchief and Sally's chain, and that'll be at a farm at Old Ballman's farm. And hopefully one of them will did I get my last family treasures? No, I still got. Yeah, and I still need one more treasure. I guess that must have scrolled off. Let's see. Here's the supervisor. Make sure he has no friends there. Because I think the supervisor has the... I think he's the one who has the handkerchief. Not the handkerchief, the receipt. Very well, that takes... Oh, he also had Sally's chain on him. Ah, a 2-for-1 deal. But I still need one more family treasure. Hey Scout, do you have any treasures? Nope. What is that? Oh, right. Oh, there looks like there's one more thing that I missed. Oh, that's the one with the epic. Oh, that's called doing it in the wrong order. All right. Well, he had the last heirloom I needed. It has this letter out in the open. Oh, okay. I already have it. All right. They fooled me there into thinking I didn't have it. So why was it still flashing? Usually such things stop flashing once you have all the items you need. I thought I had it, but there we go. Ah, copper. I don't know why that letter is a unique item, considering that they probably wrote more than one of them. No way through here without a fight, so I might as well start it myself. There we go. Actually, yeah, this is the right way. Good. Lots of spiders in this area. And an occasional wolf. Alright. I think we can get the rest of the way without too much fuss. Hello! Found your handkerchief.
Just a moment.
You at least have some decency. I thank you very much for returning my handkerchief. If you could tell my nephew Posco that I'm fine, I'll appreciate it. Good day. Thank you. Now let's turn in a ton of quests here. First, the nephew.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It's good to hear that Uncle Filbert is all right. He always says that I'll develop good hobbit sense when I get older, but if he's my example, I'm not sure I will. Alright. Yeah, I guess you've got a point there. Alright then. Wait, what's the staff? Walking stick. Level 6, 6.7 DPS. Does a little bit more damage than the one I currently have. I guess one of the brigands must have dropped it.
It's a sorry day.
You found my Sally's chain and showed those Blackwolds villains a thing or two? I don't doubt it. A lifetime of thanks. Ah, Sally was such a good hound. Yes. Thank you for the troubles. Now I can either get cooked carrots or eggs and onions. Eggs and onions is might. Cooked carrots is vitality. Oh, I don't need might all that much, so obviously I'll go for the vitality. I don't need the agility much, so I will just sell the pork sauce. Actually, There might be a quest where someone wants pork sausages, so I will keep it just for that. And this is where we turn in tons of quests.
How can I be of service?
You took care of those wolves? That will make harvesting the trees by that den much safer. Thank you very much. How about this set of trousers, which doubles your armor, but doesn't do anything else for you. But doubling armor never hurts.
How can I be of service?
Ah, you found the ledger! Yay! What did you want?
Stay a moment.
To hit level 11, apparently. There we go. I am now level 11. Therefore, I'll see you next time for episode 11 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master.